We'll start with Gage. The win, the importance of wins at this time, it clinches you guys into the ACC tournament. I know it felt like a small thing for what you guys really want to do, but the importance of just getting this win.
Yeah, it's big. It sends us to the tournament, and in tournament baseball, you never know what's going to happen. So just get the chance and win the first game, and know that we're in already. It's good for us.
How'd you feel tonight?
I felt great. Fastball, slider was the main pitches tonight. I didn't really have my changeup on, but I had a couple innings that I was very efficient. They were making easy work, give me little ground balls, and my defense was making plays behind me. So
I think I had you at 57 pitches through 5 innings. How did you feel kind of going into the 6th, and then if you kind of talk about what happened there in the 6th?
Yeah, command got a little away from me, but I dialed it back in and was able to go out there for the 7th.
How important was that for you? They get some hits, the runs, but you do finish off with a strikeout. As you mentioned, you come back out there and set. And was there any debate that you would come out? Did you have to talk to anybody, or were you saying you're good to go?
No, there was no debate. I was going back out there, but yeah, just my team punched back, that inning, and then I went out there and put a 0 up for the team, and the rest of history. This guy hit a home run for us. That was big. So. Yeah. If
you could speak on Miles, what you saw from him.
Yeah, that guy's unbelievable. These past couple of weeks, that guy's been amazing to watch, and I'm very proud of him. Him coming back from a couple arm injuries, this being his first real season. What he's doing out there is special. Not many guys can do that, come back from injuries like that.
Gage, I first asked you about the ACC tournament. I mean, what's at stake for you. What's next up for you in that tournament? Just how much getting ready, looking forward to that challenge. And I know you've taken on challenge as a Friday night guy for the last couple of years, but just what's next. Can you speak on that, on your preparation?
Yeah, obviously I have no idea when I'm going to pitch next because we don't know when we're going to play. But whatever the team needs, I want to fight with my boys, so whatever it takes.
And then just what can you say about this team? You guys, I think 4 or 5. You guys have been winning here lately. I know you had that tough stretch a little bit ago, but just you guys are continuing to fight. What can you say about this team here?
Yeah, that's kind of been our thing all year. We have a lot of comeback wins. The season hasn't been easy for anybody. We have a lot of injuries that have happened. But yeah, I think that'll only help us. We're never out.
Thank you. JD, if you could speak on your home run, what you saw there, and did you know you got it when you hit it?
Yeah, I believe it was a 2-1 count, and that was the 4th slider. I saw that at bat. He was mixing in some cutters with the sliders, about a 4 or 5 mile-an-hour difference between the two. And I was really just telling myself, stay in the leg, see it deep. Guys like that, they have success when the hitters are a little bit timid of the fastball. It's in the back of their mind, maybe he throws a fastball here. And, I've caught myself in that boat quite often this season, just a little bit early on the breaking ball, a little bit late on the fastball. And really just tell myself, stay in the leg, see it deep, and try to put a good swing on it. And luckily that's what happened.
And just for the guys in the lineup, you guys, held scoreless. It was tough getting runs. You got the 1, but then that inning in general, you guys got guys on base. Just you speak on the lineup, kind of sticking with it, even though it wasn't looking great at one point.
Yeah, I think a good and bad thing for us this year is that it's been contagious. When we're rolling, you got all 9 guys going at the same time, and at times, all 9 guys have had to battle a little bit, but we're so close as a group that when there's a little spark, you can just feel it. The guys get going. And that's the awesome thing about the game 1s of the series for us is, Coach JD always talks about setting the tone, especially the starting pitcher. And Gage does that for us when he walks in the door of the clubhouse at 2 p.m., 3 p.m., whatever time he gets there. And the boys just get together, and you can really feel the belief right now. The guys are staying strong together. I love where we're at as a group.
JD, can you speak more about that? You said the spark, and I asked Gage about kind of just, the season, how it's gone, but you guys are battling, obviously, and getting results here lately. Just what can you say about this group here?
Yeah, baseball's a tough game, and, there's a lot of teams that come out with a lot of rah-rah, a lot of loudness, and, part of, 55, 54-game season is figuring out what your identity is and who you are as a club. And, obviously it took us a second to kind of figure out what that is. But I think this group is starting to feel it, and they're starting to understand, we have a superstar, and we have, 8, 9, 10 guys who will go out there and battle every night. And that's all you need at the end of the day is a group of guys that go out and will fight. My high school coach used to always say, just give me 9 hockey players. And I think that's kind of what we're getting at now is who's the toughest, who's going to go out there, who's going to compete. That's what we're doing right now at a high level.
And just your perspective first with Gage, and then we'll get to Miles. But just what did you see from Gage tonight?
Yeah, like I said, anytime Gage is on the bump, it's going to be a good night. He goes out there and he goes right at the hitters. I've played with a lot of good players, but I've never seen anybody stay as composed as he does. And it just, you might go get 2 hits to lead off the inning, you're not scoring. He's going to take his deep breaths. He's going to execute his pitches, and one after another. He might miss a call by the umpire. He doesn't let it faze him. It's on to the next pitch immediately. I think that's part of why he's so successful. Is every pitch it's on to the next one.
And then for Miles, obviously we weren't here last year, but with what he's went through, the way the season had started, but the way he's pitching now, the way he pitched tonight, how fun is it seeing for him to see the success he's having?
Yeah, I think Miles is one of those guys that has pretty much got better every outing. And the cool thing with me and Miles is we actually matched up 3 straight years in the high school playoffs. And I faced him all 3 times. And I know what it's like to be on the other end of that batter's box facing him. And he's a competitor. He's a little bit more of a quiet guy in the locker room, and he gets out there, he's not quiet anymore. And it's pretty awesome to see him kind of let loose and really let that enthusiasm show.